been aware of Larissa FastHorse for a while. She's actually, last year, the Thanksgiving play was one of the 10 most produced plays in the United States. I personally first became aware of this particular play. I'd been aware of her work, but this particular play, when it was published, I think 2 years ago in the American Theatre magazine, and I read it and I immediately recognized myself in it. I immediately recognized the work that WAM was doing, and she's such a sharp satirist. But she's also so generous in her comedy. She allows us into it so we can recognize ourselves and also adjust our behavior, but without being punitive in that, which I think is just exactly where we need to be in talking about whiteness in the story and white supremacy culture in the story of our anti-racism work. But Larissa FastHorse herself is a remarkable theatre artist whose work spans different genres. She's written for television and film. She started out as a ballet dancer, classically trained ballet dancer, so her plays involve a lot of movement. She works a lot in community and for community, particularly Native American communities, obviously. You know, she's a member of the Lakota Nation. And so she often is asked to speak for Native American populations of Native American artists, but her work is directed often for them. This play was specifically designed for white theatres who were not producing her plays because they said that they didn't have the acting pool to populate with Native American actors, which she actually disputes, because she said this was coming from theatres in major metropolises that do have native populations of artists. They just weren't looking for them. So she wrote this play as kind of a, okay, here you go, here's a play about you. And it's really taken off. And as you probably know, she just recently won the MacArthur Genius Grant.